Welcome back to my channel. So during this video, I am going to be creating an eyeshadow look using the Wet n Wild's Not a Basic Peach eyeshadow palette. Now it's been like forever and ever and ever and a day since I've used a Wet n Wild eyeshadow. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already primed my eyes and I set it with a little bit of translucent powder. So to get started, I am going to take my BH number 12. I'm going to try to keep this glare out. I'm going to take the transition shade, the lightest shade. And I'm going to place this right in the crease area to set the concealer a little bit more in addition to the translucent powder that I use to set it with. So I'm going to add a little bit more. So we'll see how this thing gonna come together. I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna look like. Now I am going to, you know what? Let's see. I am gonna take the Morphe 433 brush, and it's this dense blending brush, and let's take the more orangey shade, the third shade on the little shortest row, the third shade on there, the matte orange looking, and we're going to place that right in the crease area, and I'm just stamping it right in that crease area. And I think these little palettes are $5 if they still sell them. I haven't been in the Wet n Wild collection and just really looked in a while. But I think they do in Walmart and stuff. I don't know if they in Ulta. I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, I haven't been checking for them, so I don't really know because I've had this thing for ever. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. Just go ahead and pack it right in the crease. And the payoff is actually pretty good for this $5 palette. I'll add a little bit more, but I'm sure they do sell it. I just haven't been in the Wet n Wild section. So we're going to continue to pack right in the crease. And I'm going over into the inner corner with the shade as well. And I like how it's building up. I have not done that in a lot. I guess, can you hold on guys for a minute? Okay, so I'm going to continue to pack it right in the crease area. And like I said, it's building pretty good. The payoff is nice to be, like I said, a $5 palette. So I'm just adding a little bit more because I want my crease to be a little bit deeper today. Just a little bit deeper. This is a nice little palette though. I like where this shade is performing pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to blend the shadow, and you want to lightly fluff it because I don't want to break it up and move it around as much. So I'm just blending the edges. Do the same thing for the other eye. Blend those edges really lightly. That's blending really nice. Do it Wet n Wild. So now I am going to apply just a little bit more in the crease. The same shade right in the crease. And I'm not going above the crease this time. I'm right in the crease on top of the lid area. Make sure it's deep to my liking. Okay, so now we're going to lightly blend again. But I'm not going to touch the crease area where we just placed it. I'm just making sure we lightly fluff that crease area and the area right above it with light circular motions. What's that? Okay, that brush shedding. So now I am going to, let's go back in with the, let's go in with the Morphe 535. Can you hang on, guys? I have a phone call. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm going to take the Profusions. It's just a little dense blending brush. And I'm going to take the deepest shade in the palette, the chocolate shade. Oh, look at that. And I'm going to apply right in the outer V, just, oh, that's nice. And I'm just going to lightly tap it on the outer V and going inwards towards the center of the eyelid. I am liking. Do it, Wet and Wild. My pack, look, that what it calls for, I know. I'm going to pack a little bit more. And I'm going a little bit up towards the crease, but not over the crease area. And just make sure you pack it really good. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. Just lightly build it up. This is a nice deep shade. I may have to keep this little baby out on my vanity when I want a deep chocolate brown smoky dark color. This is nice. And you know what, this just proves that you don't have to spend a ton of money to create a nice beautiful look with eyeshadows. I think it's all in. Now, don't get me wrong, all eyeshadows are not the best formula, but I think for the most part, it has a lot to do with, you know, what type of base you're using too, and the brushes to get the payoff and the look that you want. So that's just my opinion about it. Because these colors are beautiful for $5, and they are placing really, really good, like really, really good. So now I'm just adding a little bit more. And I love my affordable eyeshadow palettes. I pull those out in a heartbeat. And I do have a quite collection of my high-end palettes. And I rarely reach for them. I don't know why. I just love my affordable palettes. And I love doing videos with my affordable palettes too, because a lot of people, you know, choose not to spend their money and splurge on those expensive palettes, and some people do. And a lot of people like affordable palettes, you know, and affordable makeup. And I think, you know, it's good to use the more affordable products for people that, you know, interested in seeing looks with, you know, the more affordable items. So that's just my take on it. But now I'm just lightly fluffing the edge. This thing is nice. So I'm fluffing the other edge. So now I'm apply a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. I think I'm more in love with this deep shade than anything, because it really impressed me with the pigmentation and the placement of it. Like, I'm having no problems with this little $5 palette. So now just deepen up just a little bit more. This is like really impressive. Really impressive. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with this Morphe 433. We're going to go back in with that orange shade we started out with in the crease. And we're going to just make sure it's right in that crease again. I'm just going to place it back in the crease over the dark brown and the rest of the crease area. Just to make sure we don't lose it with the other shades. I'm going to make sure it's on the outer V portion outside of the dark brown, because I want that orange shade to be peeking through the deep shade. Did I say that right? Yeah. And if y'all hear me saying something wrong, help me out with the makeup terms, y'all, because I just say whatever comes up. But I do like this palette. Nice, 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 nice. Now I'm going to use my glitter glue. So I'm going to make sure it's blended well on my finger. And I'm going to place it directly on the center, going to the inner corner with my ring finger. And I'm just lightly packing it and placing it, not packing it, placing it. And I'm using the tip of my finger for my crease area. And the same thing for the other eye. And you want to make sure it's placed evenly on your lid so that the product is not packed in one spot either. So now I'm using the tip of my finger to place it directly in the crease area. I think I had a little bit more on this finger. Okay, so I think it's tacky enough. Wipe these fingers off. So now I want to go in with my lid shade overlapping the outer lid shade. I want to use, I'm trying to find my little brush. Y'all know I'm never prepared. But I'm going to use this Luxie little flat brush. And I want to use this turquoise shade. Is it a shimmer shade? It's like a little, I would say not a shimmer, but like a sheen type shade. More like a silky. So I'm going to pack it on the brush. And we are going to place it on the glitter glue. Look at this shade. It is so pretty. This is a pretty color combo together. I like it. So I'll do the same thing for the other eye. We're just going to pack it. I like this shadow. Now, Wet n Wild making me want to go purchase some more of their items. If the formula is the same in the newer products than these older products. I've had this for a couple of years. So I'm going to make sure I coat it really well. And I'm going right in the inner corner and in the shape of my crease with the tip of the brush with the shadow. So I'm going to lift my lid up so I can get right in that, lift my eye up so I can get right in that crease area. And just keep stamping it. That is pretty. Do it Wet n Wild. The same thing for the other eye. We're just going to make sure everything is coated really well. And I'm just using a little more shadow. I'm lifting my eye so I can go right in that crease area. I like it. Okay, so I like how this is coming together. It's so pretty. I like that. So I'm gonna go back in with the Profusion brush. What did I do with it? Okay, here it is. With the dark shade. And I'm just gonna see if I have enough left on here without putting any on the brush. And I'm just gonna pack that outer V again to make sure that shade did not start to fade when I place that blue shade on top of it. And I'm just packing, a patting motion rather, not packing, patting. So now I'm going to take just a little bit more and pack it right back in that area in a patting motion. That is pretty, y'all. I know y'all get tired of me saying it on my eyeshadows, but I be liking them. So I'm going to continue to just do a packing motion. And packing, making sure this edge is blended well. So pretty. Okay, so goodness, I have not, it must be too hot in here or something. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But now I'm going to take my Sigma brush and we're going to blend the edges of the harshness. And I'm just flicking the brush towards the outer V, just flicking it. So the shimmer shade can overlap the brown shade. I love this look. I think I'm more impressed with the way this formula performed. Really nice. This is super nice. I like it. So now I'm gonna go in with the BH number 12 and make sure my edges, everything is blended. Let me tell you, this is so pretty. And I'm lightly fluffing those edges. So now I want to go in with, it does not have like a neutral beige shade, because this is actually lighter than what I want to use. So I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place, my medium, and use these two together, because I don't like the gap where it looks like it's disconnected. So we're gonna pack that right in that area above the crease, so to have a nice transition shade from that crease area leading up to my brow bone. And I like this because it complements my skin tone really well, especially when I don't want it to be as bright. So I think this is a perfect way to do it. So I'm just continuing to just pack it in those areas. You can see where the gap is closing. It's not as light, and then it's transitioning this crease shade really well together. So do the same thing again. Just pack it place it and packing it. Okay, a little bit more in this area, so I'm going to lift my eyes. Okay. Same thing in this area. This is so pretty, y'all. I mean, I don't know, but it's so pretty. So I'm going to lightly blend the transition shade. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I like this, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but this is pretty. The last thing I'm going to do so I can get off here, because I sit here and just look at this look all day. I'm going to blend the crease area with this Sigma E41 fiber brush, just to make sure the shadow is blended in my crease area. It's not any harshness. And I'm lifting my eye to do this too, just to make sure it's blended well. Okay, so that completes the eye look. To kill it about a little bit more time, I'm not going to wipe under it. I'm going to do it off camera. But I absolutely love the way this eye look turned out using this palette. So I'm going to do my norm. I'm going to jump off camera, finish the rest of my face. I like this. And I'll be back to show you guys my final look. See you guys in a bit. So this is the finished look. And I hope you guys love how the look came together, because I do like how it came together. Now, to finish the rest of my eyes, I went in, I used my, I think it's a Morphe pencil brush. Yeah, a Morphe pencil brush. And I went in with the same shade that I used in my crease. If I can get it open, it's not open for me. In my crease area, the orangish shade. And I just placed it lightly on my lower lash line, starting my outer V going all the way to my inner corner. I just placed it all the way across that lower lash line. And then I went in with the more bronzier shade, like a rose gold type shade, this shade here. And I actually popped this shade from the center of the lower lash line all the way to the inner corner of the lower lash line. Now for my highlight, I used my Ultra highlighter because I wanted a more brighter highlighter shade, because there was not a shimmer, light shimmer champagne in here. So I went ahead with Rodeo Drive, and I used the same brush, and I just packed it right in the inner corner of my eyes. So that was it to finish the eye look. I hope you guys love it, because the rest of my face, I have a video in the description box on, you know, the techniques I use to do my base. So I hope you guys like this look, because I love how this little eyeshadow palette performed with. It's so pretty. I guess I'm just still amazed at how beautiful the shades are for this $5 eyeshadow palette. $5. So I do have the other ones, but I think I'm pull them out too, since I was very impressed with this one, to see if the if it performs like this one. Ooh, lipstick, lip gloss, something. But again, that was random. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it again, like I said, because I love how this look came together, especially this eye look. It's so pretty. But if you guys have not done so already, you know the drill. Comment, like, and subscribe to your girl's channel and become a part of my YouTube family here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.